This video will introduce you to MetaLib's Find Database module. This module will allow you to search for a specific resource, browse KYVL's entire collection of resources, link to and search a particular resource through the vendor's native interface or website, or access a resource not yet searchable through MetaLib. We do actually have several resources in that last category, and these would be things like Novelist or the Grolier encyclopedias, where the interface itself is almost as important as the content. Those resources don't search very well through MetaLib, and you will still need to go to the vendor's website to access those resources. To access MetaLib's Find Database module, you will need to go to the KYVL's New Resources page by clicking on the Find Books, Articles, and More link on the KYVL homepage. At the top of this page, you will see a blue search box. If you click the Advanced Search Options link at the bottom of that search box, you will go directly to the MetaLib interface. You will see the navigation bar at the top of the MetaLib interface. Click the Find Database link in that navigation bar to go to the Find Database module. Once you are in the Find Database module, you have two options for finding various resources. The Title tab will allow you to search or browse KYVL's collection using a title or a keyword. If you are looking for a specific resource and know all or part of the title for that resource, you can enter that information into the search box and click the Go button. You can also use the A to Z links at the top of the search box to browse a list of resource titles beginning with that letter. For example, if I click on the letter A, MetaLib will display a list of all the resources that start with that letter. From this list, you can do any of the following. Click on the title of the resource to search that resource through the vendor's native interface or website. In this case, we're being taken directly to EBSCO's website, and we are already set to search Academic Search Premier. Previously, when users wanted to use EBSCO products through the native interface, they would have had to click on the EBSCO icon from the Resources page, choose a service from the Select a Service page, then select one or more databases from the database list before being taken to this search interface. This method is not only a shortcut, but may also be easier and less intimidating for users that are not as familiar with the Select a Service screen. Users can also find out more about any resource by clicking on the I or information icon just below the resource description. Clicking on this icon will pull up a detailed description of that database, as well as subject coverage, vendor information, and when available, tips on how to more successfully perform a search in that particular database. Finally, users can click on the magnifying glass icon below the resource description to search just that resource in the MetaLib interface. This way, a user can search a single resource while remaining in the MetaLib area. Before we leave this results list, I would like to point out that the last resource on this list, The Amazing Animals of the World, does not actually have that magnifying glass icon below the resource description. This is because it is one of the databases that is not currently searchable through MetaLib. This is one of the Grolier encyclopedias, and you will need to click on the title and go out to Grolier's website in order to search this resource. So let's say we don't want to search for a particular resource. Instead, we are actually looking for a list of resources on a particular topic, from a certain vendor, or that share specific characteristics. For this type of search, we will need to move to the Locate tab of the Find Database module. This tab will allow us to search for specific keywords in the title and vendor fields, while also searching by category or type. Additionally, we can search other database description fields such as subject coverage by using the Any Word search box. For example, if we want to view all the library catalogs searchable through KYVL, we would just need to select Library Catalog from the Database Type drop-down box and click the Go button. This would bring up a list of all the library catalogs available through KYVL's MetaLib interface. As in the previous list, users can click on the resource title to search any of these catalogs through their native interface, either the library website or wherever they host their catalog. Users can also click on the magnifying glass icon to search this catalog through the MetaLib interface. Finally, there may be times when a user will simply want to browse KYVL's full collection of resources. To access our entire resource list from within MetaLib, users can use the following trick from the Title tab of the Find Database module. Simply choose the Starts With Radio button, leave the search box blank, and click Go. This search will pull up an alphabetical list of all the resources available through KYVL. Users can then search any resource through its native interface by clicking on the title of that resource, search that resource through the MetaLib interface by clicking on the magnifying glass icon, or simply learn more about that resource by clicking on the information icon. This same list can be accessed from outside MetaLib by going to the KYVL homepage, clicking on the Find Books, Articles, and More link to go to our New Resources page, and choosing the Find a Database link at the bottom of that page. We will be covering the other search modules as well as the results list and My Folder areas in additional tutorial sessions. Thank you for viewing this tutorial on MetaLib's Find Database module. Should you have any further questions, please contact a KYVL staff member at kyvl@ky.gov or by calling toll-free 1-877-588-5288.